Well, welcome back to Shane's Hobby Shop. Well, the video is already complete, but it was way too long to put it in one video. So I went ahead and I did cut it off. So the first part, you haven't seen it already, go to click up and right here in this corner, well, maybe over there, somewhere in this corner, there's going to be a drop down screen where you can go and click on it and go see part one. What it is, I unboxed this right here. This is very light now. But I unboxed it, put it together, and then I showed a brine that I put my chickens in. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to go outside. We're going to put these chickens in the smoker here. We're going to smoke it for, I want to say 4 hours, maybe 6 hours. I'm not too sure about that. But we want the temperature to get it to 165 internal temperature of the chickens. I got a probe in one chicken. We're going to keep an eye on that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll show you what I'm doing and all of that, and we're going to see how these chickens turned out. Then we're going to take all 40 chickens out. We're going to let them rest. Then I'm going to do a taste test. Well, you don't have to trust me because Mom's also going to do a taste test and she's going to tell us what she thinks of it. Alright, so let's get busy and do all of that now. Okay, what we're doing now is just what's called the first burn off. I gotta let this run for about 30-40 minutes at the highest temperature, and what that's gonna do is clean out the inside of all foreign matter or whatever, contaminants. It's gonna cook it off, burn it up, no more good. So we're gonna let this run for about 30-40 minutes, then we're gonna come back and put our chickens on. Alright, let's do this. Okay, went ahead and got the chickens soaking overnight in the brine. And two are just going to put into the ice pots with no brine. If you notice, I have a little rope here on this leg and rope here on this leg. That shows that these two chickens has been brined. One of them is a Tyson chicken, and the other one is one of those smart chickens. This one don't have no rope on it, and same here. This is the Tyson chicken, this is the smart chicken. So we're going to go ahead and put these on. They got a little bit of Cajun seasoning on it. And we're going to put these two on one rack, those two on the other rack. Got my pit set, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, here we are. It came out. I got the internal temperature to 165 degrees. Now here is the rope on this one on the leg and the one on this one. So we know that one and that one has a brine on it, and this one does not. Alright, so we're going to let it rest for a few minutes and then we'll slice into it. Okay, what we got here is the Tyson chicken. I know it's the Tyson because they had the wingtips on them. Smart chicken, they cut these off. This is the brine chicken, I know, because we got a little rope on the foot. So let's go ahead and see what the actual breast looks like if we cut into it. Wow. Look at that. That is nice. Very moist. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's just glistening. Alright, let's go ahead and try it. Oh, wow. That is just good. Now, I taste the smoke, and it's very moist. Now, is that from the brine? We don't know yet. I'm going to be testing, doing without the brine next. But the smoke flavor is perfect. You look in here, you can see we got a small smoke ring on the chicken. But yeah, very nice, very moist. Love this one. Okay, test number 2. This is the Tyson chicken, has wingtips on it. Does not have any rope on the foot. So this is the Tyson chicken with no brine. Alright, so let's test this one. A little bit tougher to cut, but really not that bad. Still a little juicy. I am liking that. Oh yeah, that is very juicy. Very good. Wow. Honestly, I don't know which is better, the brine or with no brine. Because they're both very juicy. And this is the breast, people. Breast is the ones that normally dries out the fastest. But these are not dried out. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Are you going to tell me that's dry? Nah. Very nice. Alright, test number 3. We got no wingtips, so this is a smart chicken. Had no rope on the feet, so this is no brine. So smart chicken, no brine. Wow, I just saw juices burst out of this one. I hope y'all got to see that on camera. Hey, yeah, look at this. Very juicy, and I don't know if you heard my dog barking, but she's already had some of the other chicken, and now she wants more. So, yeah. Alright, let's try it. I gotta say, the meat is a little bit tougher on the smart chicken. I was expecting a wow, and I really didn't get it. So far on me, Tyson's better than the smart chicken. And so the biscuits think that too. Okay, 4th and final test. No wingtip, so this is the smart chicken. Has the rope on it, so this has been brined. Go ahead and cut into this. Again, it still feels tougher. Get off the skin. not as juicy from what it looks like. Okay, up close, yeah, it does look juicy. Got some pull to it. Yeah, that's juicy. Okay, the brine smart chicken was almost just as good as both of the Tyson's chickens, but the non-brine smart chicken had some toughness to it. I'm not going to say it's real bad, but it was tougher than the other chickens. But this brine one still got the flavor to it. Really like it. But that's my opinion. Let's go and get the opinion from Mom, see what she says. She is the boss, so let's see what she says. Okay, we got all 4 chickens lined up. And inside here, I got each piece for Mom to try. That piece goes that one, so on and so forth. This is the Smart Chicken, brine. Smart Chicken, no brine. Tyson's Chicken, no brine. Tyson's Chicken, brined. Alright, Mom, go ahead.
Okay, so these are both Tyson chickens.
Tyson Chicken. Top one is brine.
Brined. Oh, wow. That's exceptionally tender. Wow, it melts in my mouth. I'm not even joking. Holy mackerel.
Very good.
I'm going to have to put that as 10 on flavor. That brine just pops with flavor. And it's not salty.
No,
It tastes chickeny.
Yeah.
Juicy, chickeny, melt in your mouth goodness. Yeah. TM. Ding. And then, next.
Now you're doing the Tyson's Chicken, no brine.
Tyson Chicken, no brine. Still melty goodness. Holy mackerel. I'm going to have to put that as a 10.
I kind of agree. I personally like both of the Tyson's chickens with the brine and without the brine.
The 10 factor is there. It is so juicy. Let me think about that flavor, though. Wow. Amazingly different, though, between the Tyson with the brine. Amazingly good, except that there is a slight difference between the Tyson with the brine and this one without the brine. I'm going to give this an 8 because it's still so delicious because it's melt in your mouth goodness. But the flavor is just not as packed full like the Tyson would be with the brine. So an 8 for the flavor, a 10 for the tenderness.
Okay.
So both Tysons win a 10, and the only difference is an 8 for the unbrined Tyson.
All right. Moving on. Now this is the Smart Chicken brined.
Wow. I did not expect that. That is very good. That brining sure does something to it.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, I'm going to have to give it a 10 on flavor. Juiciness-wise, I don't know, I have to give it a 10. Something about that brining just really does something to it.
Really did it, yes.
Wow. So, my opinion is, even the Smart Chicken gets a 10 and a 10 with the brine. It just does something there to it.
Agreed. Okay, and your final test, Smart Chicken with no brine.
My fork had to push into there just a little bit more.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Even on the cut, it was a little tough to cut.
Wow. Even grabbing it with my teeth. This is the most different one out of all of them. This Smart Chicken, dang. I have to put it at a 7.5 for juiciness because it's got too much bite to it.
Agreed.
It's still juicy. 7.5, anything above a 7 in my book is good because I cannot stand white meat. I'm standing here before you saying, this is good at 7.5. It's edible. And for me, I don't eat white meat. I'm an all dark meat kind of girl. So, 7.5 for tenderness, but it's still edible. Holy mackerel, is it good.
Very good.
Compared to everything else, though, I have to give it a 7.5. Flavor-wise, guess what? 7.5. I don't know what it is, but Flavor-wise, too, it just does not pack a punch.
Well, there you go. Went ahead and we unboxed this yesterday. We put it together and even started the brine on the chicken. And today you actually got to see me actually cook. Well, I guess you want to call it smoking. But yeah, this is a very easy thing to do with one of these. I highly recommend it. You seen how the chickens turned out. They were very nice. Mm-hmm. Mom, what did you think of it?
I was highly impressed, especially when it came to the brined chickens, because it didn't matter the kind of chicken that we used. That mattered not.
No.
What mattered was the fact that we had used the brine. But you know what's really even more special is the fact that even the chicken with no brine was still one of the best chickens I've ever had inside this smoker, because in my entire life I've always had chicken and I've never had white meat that tasted that good. So even the chicken with the no brine, I would eat that every day. But yeah. I just have to say, on a whole, I'm impressed with this Pit Boss because it put smoke flavoring all through that chicken. Great. And it was moist and delicious. Moist and delicious, even without any brine. I would recommend brining, though, after our experience.
Yeah, I highly recommend brining, too. Now, one of the smart chickens without the brine had the lowest score of all around on both of us. Mm-hmm. But saying that don't mean that it was a bad chicken. No, if we would have just had that one chicken by itself, we would have still loved it. But knowing that we had others to compare it to, that one ranked the bottom. But overall, they were all wonderful. Really loved it all.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you get a chance to get you a Pit Boss, it don't have to be this Copperhead or it don't even have to be a Series 7. Get you a smoker overall. You would love it. The pellets are real easy to control. It's always the temperature gauge on it, all digital. So get you a smoker, get you a grill. As long as it's pellet grill, you really gotta like it. I highly recommend these. All right, well, my name is Shane. This is Mom. We're at Shane's Hobby Shop. We'll see you next time.